two players in the backfield. One is our quarterback, Sally. The other one is number 50, Jace Mathis. We're getting in the backfield, Joe. That's a loss of at least 3 yards right
there. The linebackers are playing on their toes tonight. Again, they're trying to keep everything in front of them. Good to see for Gate City. Again, talking about some scores coming in. Eastside has put another one up on Twin Springs, 14-0. Union has scored an early touchdown over Wise Central, 7-0 from Bullitt Park.
Here the clock says 6 minutes to go as Gate City leads 7-0. As it's second down and 13. They fake the handoff and end up as a toss inside, which goes nowhere. They tried a little shovel pass after faking the handoff, and the shovel pass goes nowhere. They tried the shovel pass to little number 4, Josh Tritt, and again he was stopped for a loss. Joe, we're back 6. It's going to be third down and at least 16 as we look at 5:38 to go in the first quarter.
Again, the penalty, aided Lehigh just a few minutes ago. If we can hold them here again, this is third and long. It'd be great to be able to flip the field on Lehigh.
They've got to get to the 47-yard line as they have 2 wide receivers to either side. He's looking deep down the middle, and it's going to be overthrown by about 2 yards. Something that we've seen this year, but great defense right there. If it had been thrown on time, I think we had the defense right there to stop him, but that pass overthrown to number 41, Devin Goins, their speedster, who's a running back and wide receiver. So, first third down stop of the night, Joe.
Indeed. So let's see
something
if we can.
We've had trouble with all year on stopping them on third down.
And we have owned special teams each game. We've pretty much outperformed every team, doesn't matter who they were. And again, we're back here. Let's see what we can do with Lehigh.
Mm-hmm. Mac's going to be returning the ball. He's going to mark for a fair catch and gets the fair catch at the 40-yard line. So a good sign. No return yet.
No fumble.
And we're going to have it first and 10 at the 40-yard line. So as 4:56 to go, do you want to take a break, Joe?
Well, just wanted to say a quick thing to all those that are listening or watching this on Facebook. Appreciate it. And sorry if I'm not staying exactly up. I'm trying to zoom in and zoom out and stay with the action as well as get the scores coming in, work the board as well as keep up some stats. So I do apologize.
And do the color commentary.
We're going to do the best we can. But anyway, but certainly do appreciate it. Again, looks like almost 50 people are watching right now. So as well as the people in attendance here for Gate City, it's traveled over to Lee County tonight.
We thank everyone listening and watching here on Gate City Sports Radio. It's going to be Gate City with the ball at their own 40-yard line. So they toss the ball over to the far side, and almost a face mask right there, but carrying the ball to the 45 was Luke Reed. Grabbed him almost by his ear hole there, Joe, and took him down. But
he was going to give him a horse collar as well. But Jill Howey, 23-0. The clock is about to start running up the road just a little bit.
It's not even 7:30 yet. So, but again, Luke Reed with another good carry for 4 yards. 4 yards on first down is a positive. We'll see if we can open it up for other things as we have one wide receiver. Now we run 2 wide receivers over to this side, 2 running backs, and the ball straight ahead. And not going to get too much. Maybe they're going to give us about 3 yards, so it's going to be third down and manageable as we cross the 45. And it looks like we're going to be at about the 47-yard line of Gate City. So Gate City started at their 40. We got 4 yards on the first carry, 3 to 4 yards on this carry. It's going to make it third down and about 3 at the 47.
Could an upset be brewing over in Dickinson County into the first quarter? Ridgeview 0, John Battle 0.
Wow.
Tied up as they go to the second quarter.
That's a battle right there. Yeah. So right here again, Gate City 7-0 with 4 minutes to go as we toss the ball over. I believe that's Reed who cuts back.
It's a face mask.
And they're going to throw a late flag, which is going to be a face mask on Luke right there. That's how they slowed him down. They grabbed a hold of his face mask and turned his head slightly 90 degrees. So that would slow me down if somebody did that. So let's see if it's going to be the personal foul variety or if it's going to be the incidental face mask. But nevertheless, it's going to be first and 10, Gate City. and it will be incidental face mask by Lehigh, but that
Good, hard
comes
running.
with a first down. So again, it's going to be less than 4 minutes to go. We're going to have the ball this time on Lehigh's side of the field at the 47-yard line. As Sally goes under center, Sally looking to pass the ball. He's looking to Mack, and the pass is just a little too far. He had Mack kind of in double coverage. He had one-on-one coverage. Plus, they've actually got a safety back where a lot of teams haven't been running a safety.
Exactly.
The safety kind of slowed Mack up a little bit, or it would have been a head-on-head collision right there. So good defense by Lehigh right there, and a great way to open it up a little bit. If we don't open it up a little bit, they're going to box us in, and we're not going to be able to run the ball.
You know, starting the ball game, Lehigh was in a 6-2. That's kind of from the old school days, but again, right there, here they come up again with 5, 6, 7, 8 in the box.
So we run the pitch right there. That's going to be tossed to Tomlinson. Tomlinson gets the ball down to the 30, 28, 25, down to the 23. But they threw a flag at about the 28. That's what I was looking at.
Kind of looking at DeAndre Mack.
Yeah,
he was out there blocking.
And that wasn't something that needed to be blocked on right there. We'll see. We'll see what they're calling. And they're going to be moving it back. They must have had it. We'll see holding on Gate City. So it's going to be holding from the spot, which was downfield a long ways at the 26. So that move it back to the 30. Actually, I guess 38 is where they're going to end up with it somehow. So it's going to be second down and about a yard to 2 yards. So I guess one thing when you do hold somebody 20 yards down the field, it doesn't hurt you as bad as you do at the line.
Again, it's being able to sustain drives. Here again, we've had the ball pretty much in Lehigh territory all the first quarter. Again, 3:36 as the clock ticks down. Gate City 7, Lehigh nothing. Again, Gate City staying ahead of the change. Second manageable, third manageable, doing what they need to do right now to take care of business.
Sally looking over the defense right now. 2 wide receivers to this side, and Gate City, I believe, is going to call a timeout. Coach did not like something at all. He's pointing and shouting, and I would not want to be Sally right now. For
Second timeout, though, Gate City's called here just in the first half. Still 3:10 left in the first quarter. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Family owned for 3 generations, Broadwater Trading Company proudly supports Gate City High School and wishes the Blue Devils the best for a great upcoming season. Broadwater Trading Company is your local steel dealer, and they've got chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, outdoor power equipment, and much, much more, including farm equipment and supplies. So go by and see them today at 297 West Water Street, or give them a call at 386-6811. Again, that's 386-6811. Again, Broadwater Trading Company, proudly supporting Gate City Athletics.
And we're back here again. 3:10 left in the first quarter. Gate City comes out second manageable. It's second down and 2 from the Lehigh 38-yard line.
So, again, this odd 2nd and 2 after a holding call 15, 20 yards down the field. As we go under center, we're going to hand the ball off straight ahead, and we'll see. We got the first down. Let's see if that was Luke Reed or Tomlinson carrying the ball. And that was going to be Luke Reed, Luke carrying the ball for another 4 yards. Gets the ball down for a first down. It's going to be right at the 35-yard line as the chains continue to move. 1st and 10, Gate City. Going to a little bit now. We shift over to the same formation as we have 2 running backs in the backfield, and they hand the ball off and fake the option right there, and they toss the ball to Reed. Reed breaks the ball back inside. He's cutting all the way across the field. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Luke Reed and the Gate City Blue Devils.
35 yards for Reed. Again, he scored 3 last week. He's got his first one tonight. Again, that scoring play took place with 2:40. Is that 2 or 3? Uh-oh, they're starting to get the Gate
Yeah,
City
they
scoreboard
are.
over here. 3:43 left in the first quarter. Gate City 13, Lehigh 0.
That was a great run. He started over on the option pass or pitch to the far right side. He broke it to the middle and ended up scoring over in the far left side. Great running as we go on for the extra point. Kick down, and the kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:43 to go in the first quarter, Gate City now has increased their lead to 14-0. We'll take a break after that score, and we'll recap what we just saw, which is another Gate City score. Again, you're listening to Home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
America's ingenuity in medicine advanced the world. Premier Pharmacy's innovation has changed the profession. At Premier Pharmacy, what we create is personal. For our patients, one size doesn't fit all. So let the grocery stock your food. Let the retail chains print your photos. Let the supercenters sell you shampoo. At Premier Pharmacy, we'll make your medicine. For more information, call 423-245-1022 or visit rxpremier.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Ben Hur, Virginia, in Lehigh Stadium, as Gate City 14-0 with either 2:43 or 3:43 to go in the first quarter. If you're looking at the clock, it says G43 on it, so it's kind of hard. We'll have to get back with you just here in a moment to let you know. But nevertheless, Levi Roten kicking off for the third time, which is a good omen, which means we've up 14-0 as he kicks the ball down to about the 10-yard line. It's fumbled. As he recovers the ball, he's going to get it to the 15-20, breaks 3 or 4 tackles. He's at the 30-35 and finally stopped. On the stop right there was number 6, Tyler Ham. He got a couple of good blocks right there, came straight up the middle, and we had good penetration on there. He was just fast and got up started about the 10, and that whole thing was messed up a little bit where he fumbled the ball slightly, got our timing off, but he ran right by a couple of our defenders and got it up to the 42-yard line where Lehigh now has the ball as they go under center. Lehigh's going to toss the ball over to the right side, trying to get to the corner, and he's not going to make it as another penalty marker comes out, and that's going to be holding this time. This time it's going to be on Lehigh. So that's their favorite call tonight, holding on Lehigh.
Yeah, that game just kicked off. Greenville and Elizabethton scoreless. A couple scores coming in. Eastside 21, Twin Springs nothing. John Battle and Ridgeview. Again, that game 0-0 into the second quarter. Another 0-0 game. Marion and Richlands knotted up at 0 as they go into the second quarter. So again, we've seen both of those teams, and right now they're playing like the playoffs started tonight. Again, 0-0 from Richlands.
It's right at 19 yards. They didn't learn to hold on down the field. They held at the line right there. So it's going to be first down and 19 this time for Lehigh. Lehigh's not been able to move the ball too much on the ground, so they're going to the air right now, and they're going to lob the ball up, and it's going to be about 4 yards to the right of any of the wide receivers. Playing great defense that time was Jacob Hicks. They were trying to get the ball out to little number 16 right there, Dale McMurray, wide receiver. He's a junior, and he's fast, but not that fast as the pass went out of bounds. And again, good defense on the play right there by Jacob Hicks. So it's going to be second down and a good 19 to 20 yards, as we said. Lehigh comes out in the shotgun formation for one of the few times tonight. 2 wide receivers to each side, 1 running back in the backfield, and they hand the ball off to him, and he's going to get a few yards, but great open field tackle. Looked like he was going to get a lot more. There's another flag thrown, Joe. Let's see what they call. Logan Tomlinson on the stop right there. That looked like a clean tackle. Let's see what they call. They're going to call it horse collar that time. Personal foul. That.
You know, when Gate City can't afford to let Lehigh get back in this ball game, they've got their foot on the throat, and it's for the first time in a while we're leading 14-0. We cannot give them these opportunities. Again, another first down, which gives them the ball at midfield.